Hello viewers, and welcome back to XCOM 2. Right now, nothing interesting. We're just kinda passing the time. Oh no!
We want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project. We should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Listen, it's gonna be fine. Just calm down. Let's continue training them. So Void Rift seems pretty powerful. Null Lance could be powerful. I like Terrible Power. That's a good kind of power. Insanity. Psionic AoE. I mean, that's got to be it, right? That seems pretty good. So Soulfire and Stasis are both, they're short trainings and they seem really good. A stun. Man, how many times have I said during this Let's Play that it would be cool to have a stun? I don't see how we could not do that. So you train them up not through combat, but through sitting on your hands. It's kind of a bummer.
Commander?
I don't want to do this. I have no reason to do this. And the Shadow Chamber's just completely out of stuff?
If we can disrupt the Advent dampening
Yeah.
and their network in the process,
Okay.
we stand a reasonable chance of toppling the aliens' grip on our world.
I guess we're done with science. Alright. Once this guy's retraining is finished, we're gonna hit that mission.
We've located one of their facilities.
Okay, cool. Fine, whatever.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
From who, though? Yeah. Okay, so Infestation's actually the one that's most annoying. The retaliation counter is completely gone. Have we run out their ability or perhaps their interest? Yeah, let's go get some supplies. Let's go get these supplies, then come back and get those supplies. Because I know that the supply event we're scanning at there is going to turn out to be like 70. Okay, okay.
To make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
So I think that probably hitting the communications tower thing here will do some disruption on the Avatar project. It really wants to give us a colonel level specialist. We don't need a specialist that badly. I really would prefer a colonel level anything else. A ranger would especially be nice. Well, at this point, we don't have a lot to use our supplies on, though. While we're here, we may as well change this over to medical assistance. We don't need it right now, but we're definitely not going to need intel, so... Speaking of intel,
Plotting new course.
the black market should have new stuff available.
Market is open.
And by new stuff, I mean some guys. Nope. No guys. I don't particularly feel like getting any of that. So again, we're just waiting for this ability retraining to finish.
Avenger
I guess we'll go scan here, and then once that's done, we're hitting the thing. Actually, we don't even need the supplies. Let's just go start making contact.
Setting course for Mexico. Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Okay. Shredder. Definitely. He has demolition. I see no reason to change that. Heavy ordnance is great. Volatile mix is great. Chain shot is also good, but I love explosions. Now I've taken salvo on both of them up to this point. Hail of bullets is guaranteed to hit the target. You can take one of those edge of my range behind high cover shots and just be like, bam, blow 3 ammo, make sure you get this. I think I'm actually... Oh, salvo's so useful. Yeah, I'm gonna be equipping him with that second war suit. We're gonna get him salvo. Right, we have tons and tons. Wait a second. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have to do that. But the weapon upgrade thing glows, yeah, when somebody doesn't have all of the slots filled. I don't suppose we have a scope. No. We have a laser sight, which is a crit bonus, but no scope. Let's do this. We can sometimes get the equivalent of rapid fire. Also, I want to look real quick at Copycat's gun. That's not the button I wanted. I wanted this button. So it looks like the stock doesn't work the way I would like it to, because he's not doing double damage on missed rapid fires, is he? I don't think so. I also want to look at her gun. Oh, she has nothing equipped. Okay. Will this work with the pistol? I don't know. Let's find out. Also, what else would be cool with the pistol? The repeater? Autoloader certainly not the play. Superior laser sight would be cool. Alright. I took both of these in the hopes that they work with the pistol. If they don't, then that was wasteful. We don't have any PCSs. Can I see... Okay, this was 18 dodge, and that tech of the thing has increased it to 24. So a bonus of an extra third. That's fine. Whatever. Let's promote this guy. I don't know that we'll ever use him, but what the heck. Haywire. He could be an extra field medic, I guess. We're definitely taking threat assessment. Guardian is bananas. And restoration, why not? ACL is Acolyte, I'm assuming. Okay, let's do it. Oh, right, we can spend intel on this. Do I care? Not really. Like, none of these are mind-blowing. This would be cool. This is good too, I guess. Yeah.
Commander, once we move on the Advent
Oh.
tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to
This is the
advance our
final
research
final.
and deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared.
Okay. In that case, do I want to hit another thing and try to put together the intel to buy all of the upgrades? No, I don't think so. Honestly. Let's take these and just go for it. Am I going to regret this? I don't know. Maybe.
We're going to infiltrate the Advent network tower. We'll have to use a smaller squad.
Oh, okay.
Draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
Huh. I'm taking a smaller squad. Is this the squad? No, I think probably you get replaced by one of the Grenadiers. Probably Copycat, honestly. And then, if that's the case, do I bring the heavy armor? I like him having the tracer rounds. They combine well with the rapid fire. Is it worth bringing the med kit? Or should I just go hard on offense? I was not expecting this to be... Huh. I don't know. Let's bring the AP. Our ability to shred armor is going to be pretty reduced, so this might turn out to be important. And you... Hold on. Bring acid. Yeah, I guess gas bomb is fine. I gotta admit, caught off guard a little bit by this this three-man team.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Alright, here's hoping nothing crazy happens.
Commander, it's time we put Advent down for the count. This will be a two-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network before the speaker finishes his latest broadcast. Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. With Advent in an uproar, we'll access the portal and take the fight to their front door. All goes well, they won't even see us coming. It's risky, but it's the best shot we'll get. Once we start this, there's no turning back.
So, if I have one gripe with the plot of this game, it's that everybody is so dumb. I get that I have a little bit of an experiential advantage. And also, the fact that I know the premise of the game means that I know not to trust the aliens.
Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
But these dudes came down to Earth and tried to conquer it. Right? Even if we accept the idea that the aliens were like, oh, we come in peace, the people have to remember
Is it clear?
all the terror and the right when the aliens landed, they did all kinds of heinous shit. Remember the opening cinematic of Enemy Unknown? That still happened, right?
Get ready for a surprise!
I don't know. It just seems kind of silly to me that people would have just forgotten about all of the horrific things that the aliens have done. Does not seem to make a lot of sense. Oh, what, she can't see the other one? That sucks. Oh, are you kidding? When you only have one health, it's not clone, it's just teleport. This is not good. Only having 3 soldiers really sucks. How are we going to kill everything? But the first thing I know I want to do is move her enough that she doesn't have to, that she's not vulnerable to the swirly vortex of gun disarmament. If the codex that we're leaving alive, because we're definitely not killing both of them, if the codex that we're leaving alive chooses to do his swirly vortex thing, I want him to only hit one person. %60 crit. You know what? Oh no. Only 12. 12's non-lethal. I don't really want to use combat protocol already. If I were to use capacitor discharge, could I get both of them? No, I'm just going to take my chances with the 72% shot. Try to conserve my limited resources until I know a little bit more about how much I'm going to have to do before the mission ends. Okay. You don't think you could have walked that? Okay, swirly vortex time. Man, it did hit both of them. It's like the Kool-Aid man. Okay,
Stepping off.
oh, right. I should have dealt with that first. Wait. What happened to your other action? Was that not a blue move? That should have been a blue move.
Seems doable.
Alright, well, go and bring down this one.
You know that was good.
And then Copycat should be able to get over here, make use of his free reload.
What's over there? Back in.
Okay.
Happy now?
And now we just have to deal with this thing. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. Ah, here comes the punch. Oof. Hey, what happened to all that intel that we spent on soldiers being immune to the first two attacks? Because that wasn't like cheap.
Big deal.
I can handle that.
All right.
Back online. Let's do this. I'm on it.
Okay.
Ready to rock. Go on. Affirmative, covering now.
Yeah, wow, he took a lot of damage from an attack that
Problem, boss.
I was not expecting to hit him.
Moving to Overwatch.
I must have misread it, I guess. I don't know, it didn't seem terribly complicated. Alright, so, okay, the objective is 1,000,000 miles away, and I hear more Andromedons between us and there. 3 soldiers is, shitty.
I'm gone.
This sucks.
Got it covered.
So we have to play super defensively, right? Like, it would be crazy to
Hope it's worth it.
do it any differently.
On Overwatch.
Also, I wish that this would clear up, since it's apparently not actually there.
Movement ahead.
Alright, hold on a second.
Affirmative. Covering now.
With these guys being right here, I want to try to see if I can, Alright, I guess not. I guess they're not going to walk into us. We just don't have that kind of luck.
Come get some. I'm trusting you here.
She's a very nervous person.
Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now. You hear something?
So what are we looking at here? We got some office furniture that we can use as cover on the way in.
I can handle that.
Her running animation hitched a little bit as she went in, and it usually does that when you see enemies, so I thought for sure that she had popped a pod. Oh, here we go. So we have extra small pods, I guess. Also, apparently that Archon, we're just gonna have to catch him with Overwatch.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
On Overwatch. Scanning.
He'll come to us. That's not very good shooting. That's better. Is he going to do pinions? Okay. We couldn't have hoped for a better result than that, probably. Although it's annoying that he's doing it in a place where he's not visible to us. Oh yeah, she's safe. Nice. Alright, can she take care of this all by herself? Pretty good. 20 damage all told. Alright, everybody back out, I guess.
Go on.
Let the building kind of explode.
No problem, boss. I'm on it.
I don't want to run forward, because I know I can hear that there's an Andromedon in there somewhere. And I definitely don't need to run into an Andromedon and 2 guys, you know?
Let's do this.
Okay. Back to advancing. Soundtrack is just kind of looping quietly. Okay, that was pretty weird.
Let's do this. Scanning.
Let's actually make sure everybody's reloaded and ready.
Ready to engage.
I'm on it.
On Overwatch.
Alright.
I'm going.
Looks like the cover we were using before is still mostly intact. Partially intact in that case.
Okay, I'll go. Got it covered. Overwatch.
Scanning. Heads up. Got movement.
It's kind of remarkable that she's remained so nervous Because she has like 100 million alien kills. You'd think she'd be pretty confident in her ability to deal with this stuff by now.
What's over there?
I thought for sure that was going to reveal something over here.
Seems doable.
I know this is slow advancement, but
Get some.
the margin for error with only 3 soldiers is very small. Oh, where do I want to move my sniper?
If you say so.
I don't know. Here, I guess.
Come get some.
You hear that?
3 soldiers and no medical supplies, because I elected to focus on offense.
Is it clear? Overwatch.
Man, we have so much distance to cover.
I can handle that.
I overwatched him prematurely, by the way. You should not pop Overwatch while everybody else still has actions left. Everybody should move, and then once everybody has moved and you know what's safe, everybody should Overwatch.
What's over there? Overwatch.
It's gotta be, like, out here. From the way the footsteps sound.
I'm going.
No problem, boss. Affirmative. Covering now. Covering now.
Oh, please walk into the Overwatch. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It is so good that he walked into the Overwatch and got his armor stripped on his own damn turn. It's 2 sectoids? I'm not too worried about that.
Missed.
Why are you guys so bad at shooting things that are in the open? What are her hit odds here? Pretty good, actually. I'm gonna try. Well, she has hollow targeting. It might be worth.
Come on.
I agree. That sucked. It may end up not being necessary to use cereal. Yeah.
One got thousands to go.
Oh, that's right. Shooting that thing with a sniper rifle is still actually pretty good. Yeah, alright.
Ready for more.
Alright, come on, get him. Nicely done.
Check it before you get too close.
There's no good reason for us not to use lightning hands. I should have done this originally. Okay. Come on. Excellent. And now you're going to crit the Andromedon, and it's going to be sweet. Okay, not quite according to plan at the end there. Interestingly, she doesn't get the benefit of Implacable when she uses Serial, which is strange. It's getting too close. Too close for her to have good odds. Okay.
See that one?
It's killing time. Affirmative. Covering now.
I'm really happy with the decision to give her the giant, massively expanded clip. She's been making extremely good use of it between Killzone and Serial.
On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Whatever you say.
Back to the slow forward creep. I don't see how we were meant to avoid notice. This has been the loudest infiltration in the history of...
I'm trusting you here.
not just infiltrations, but really in the history of noise itself.
Scanning.
Got it covered.
Alright, let's just keep creeping.
Okay, I'll go. Seems doable.
How far out are we still? Okay, we're almost there.
Got it covered. Got it covered.
Scanning.
I don't think we got a notification of how many, we didn't get like a shadow chamber thing on this mission, did we? Oh yeah, we did. 9. 9 enemies. And we've downed 247, I think. So we're almost there.
I guess that'll be okay.
The last pod will just be 2.
I can handle that. Moving to Overwatch.
I'm on it.
But, of course, that's not including any shenanigans. I'm sure. Like any reinforcements that teleport in or anything, I bet are not included in the count.
I'm trusting you here. Overwatch.
It's a little tense.
Something out there.
So it's either right on the other side of this door or it's out here. From the angle of that, I think. Let's find out. Okay. It doesn't appear to be right inside. Oh, she can't actually... That's annoying.
Seems doable.
Target in range.
Yeah,
Move that
yes, I see it.
console.
Thanks, Bradford. Where does he want to take cover? I think I want her to move up to here. This is a pretty good location.
Come get some. Come get some.
Moving to Overwatch. Hostile contact.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
Bypassing security.
Cool rewards? Not really. All the hacking skill in the world. She's missing all kinds of
I'm
stuff.
in.
Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
Oh. I don't have to run to the evac or... okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. There must be more missions after that. The game is straight up lying to me about that being the final...
Firebrand has cleared the perimeter, sir. Meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor. Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shannon, status. Did it work?
Advent assures us this breakthrough will be available to all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future is possible for all. Today, that trust, that belief, has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world, carrying the greatest gift from the Elders. revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain. The beginnings of a new tomorrow, available to all of us today. Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
Wow, that didn't take much. Was there no concern on the part of the crowd that, you know, maybe those images were manipulated or anything? No? Alright. Let's curb stomp this guy that 10 seconds ago we trusted to death based on some stuff that we just saw that we don't know what it is.
No idea what we might find on the other side of that gateway. But to some degree, I envy our soldiers as they step through what could very well be a portal to another world.
This is it, Commander. It's time we put an end to this, once and for all.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Oh, so I can't pass time, which means I don't get to finish my Wraith suit. It's so done. Can we not wait like 10 minutes? Time's not even passing anymore, so I can't just sit here and wait it out. Well, stuff to think about during the next run.
Commander, we can't afford to let this operation get away from us. Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat. We have to succeed at all costs.
Yep, I agree. Alright, so this isn't what I wanted. I want to give you a war suit and equip you with a Shredstorm cannon. And I want to give you a war suit. Wait. Hold on. It won't let me go back even. I was just thinking, you know, that we could, well, what do I want to bring? You know what, let's make some of these. I was just thinking that I could go and make some more heavy weapons and see what the other heavy weapons are. Because, you know, it's instant. But it won't let me back out to that, to the Avenger screen anymore, so I guess we're just going. Is there anything else that I really want to bring? There's no reason not to build one of these. Okay, let's go back to the menu here. So do I want to equip him with a war suit? We only have the rocket launcher as far as heavy weapons. But that does give him another explosive. Alright. She should bring the med kit, because she is the medic. Somebody should use those blue screen rounds, probably. I just want to be ready for potentially a very large number of high health mechanical enemies. I don't want to drop this. I'd really love for the blue screen rounds to be on Copycat. But I think the tracers are probably too important, right? Shit, I don't know. I have no idea. We haven't really been making that much use of the AP thing anyway, since we have to strip the armor for the rest of the soldiers. Alright. I think this is what we're taking into the breach. Good luck, us.
There. I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA. We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the buffer.
Shen, watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
We're ready.
Hold on a second. Bradford doesn't get to make the call. Bradford's terrible at everything. I'm not entrusting the success and the survival potentially of our race to Bradford.
Synthesis nearing completion.
Shen wants to run the test again. You let her run the test.
Now, Lily.
Initiating network connection.
Give him hell.
Gate is primed and ready, sir.
Patch me through. All right, people. The world got its wake-up call. And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain our world, we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCOM. You're gonna end this. Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
The thing where we get to see all of our actual soldiers is a cool moment, but it would be a lot cooler if my graphics card was up to the task of rendering 12 humans at the same time. And this graphics card was real nice when I built this computer. But the inexorable march of time makes fools of us all.
Stay alert. No way of knowing if they detect our presence yet.
Such loss, such needless waste. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world is there.
You are not a good liar. You know, that whole line would have been much more effective if you hadn't said it while also showing me all that stuff. Or at least while I was looking at all that stuff, I guess. I guess maybe that was supposed to be the commander's avatar
On the move.
thinking those things instead of the ethereal projecting them. I don't know. This game has no interest in conceptual clarity.
Location confirmed.
Hold on a second. Let's have a look at this. What do we got here? Commander's avatar. It's got immune to negative mental effects, quickly regains health, has a weird psionic repeater, dimensional rift, erupts after a short delay, damaging things in the blast. Okay, so this might be that thing that the Codex always does. Null Lance and mind control. Who doesn't love mind control? Also, he seems to be pretty quick. And his haircut is really bad.
Seems doable.
And I mean, listen, I'm not a guy who stands on presentation in that way usually. I've had my share of bad haircuts and then some. But I have never had a haircut quite as bad. I mean, how long did we spend... How long and how many resources did we spend creating that avatar body? Maybe we could have given it a nice, you know, if we want to go distinctive, it could at least be like a high top fade or something. Is that an Andromedon or a Sectopod? Those are some heavy footsteps, man. Pounding around. Also, this alien activity turn is taking forever.
We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our ways
If you had turned a significant portion of our population into a nutrient-rich slurry off of which you could feed, perhaps.
Whatever you say.
Listen, I've never been God King of a planet, okay? I don't exactly know what kind of work that entails. I'm just saying that you guys are doing a terrible job, like really terrible. Man, it's close. I'm really surprised we can't see it.
so many lives risked to bring you back to them, Commander. And for what? More violence, more war, more death. Truly, you were meant for something more than this.
I don't know about meant for, but did you do any research before you came to Earth? Violence and death is kind of our whole thing. We're really good at it. We spent a lot of time perfecting that. Alright, where's the sniper? Oh, she can see all that. Not terrible odds of hitting either. Alright, I want the sniper posted on the corner here. There's not a lot of great places to stand while we get ready to engage. We got to get that sectopod under control right away.
I'm going.
The shield bearers, you know, less so. The shield bearers are kind of whatever.
Is it clear?
Well, we can stand outside of cover as long as we stay outside of their visual range, and we'll figure the rest out from there. The commander's avatar is really quite fast. I don't. It's not showing the you'll alert them symbol with that jump through the window, but I bet if I did that it would alert. We'll just go through the doorway.
I can answer that.
Scanning.
Got it covered.
Moving to Overwatch.
Come get
In
some.
position.
Uh-oh. Well, this is kicking off in a way that I'm not happy about. Alright. So Zulu's going to have to get the sectopod under control. Man, a codex and everything. 2 of them. Alright. Come on, we got to kill one of these damn things before they get to start doing their cloney teleporty nonsense. Hell yeah, Guardian.
Negative damage.
Man. I wish I had my gunslinger. Stand in the middle of the 4 codices and just let them all have it.
Getting reports from across the globe, Commander.
Yeah.
Advent forces are hitting back hard. Our people are holding their own, but it's not looking good. Whatever whatever we're gonna do, we better do it fast.
Advent offered your people hope. A brighter future. To be something greater. But still, you refuse. What more can we offer you than the greatest gift of all?
It's dead. It has to be dead.
How the hell did that guy get access to our comm channel? Does somebody want to explain that one to me? How's he just poking his head in and saying hello? Okay. So we could line up a null lance that would hit these two. I wish I had made some psionic soldiers so that I had any idea how this stuff worked. Because as of right now, I don't know, like, can this fail? Is this stuff subject to a will save on the part of the aliens? Here's my plan. Oh, I can't do stuff with him the turn I get him. Okay. Will this reveal me? Maybe. Hard to know. How am I going to hit all these jerks?
I guess that'll be okay.
Alright, where's the guy with saturation fire? I think this is a saturation fire moment. Yeah, here we go. Let's try something a little unconventional. Oh wow, the cone is really narrow. I thought this was gonna be a little broader. Okay, well. Let's just try to get rid of these, all these codices. Because if I kill the codices, and then, what do I have left? Oh, High Noon hasn't actually taken her shot yet. Does she have eyes? She cannot see the guy in the back of the room. But she can see this asshole. Actually, I should have done that with her pistol, probably. I didn't check, but I bet her pistol had a better chance. He has one. You have a stock. Alright. Bring him down. Yes, you did. Good work. Alright, is there anywhere she can stand that she has enough of a visual on that guy to shoot at him? Okay.
No problem, boss.
Because that... Let's see what the odds are. Terrible. Nope, that's the Andromedon. Still terrible. Yep, it's combat protocol time. No, not you. Alright, I don't want to have to deal with any of their Codex, Psionic, Rift, AoE bullshit.
Scanning.
Reloaded. Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, I think it's Sectopod time. Yep. I wasn't actually expecting it to activate on its own there, but I was gonna start some shit with the what do you call it? The Andromedon here.
Expect needlessly resisting, fighting your ascension to something greater. And yet here you are, just as we had envisioned. In your efforts to prevent the Avatar's creation, you have followed the path we set forth, truly exceeding even our own lofty expectations, Commander.
Shut him out, Commander. More alien lies.
Do you truly believe that to be the case?
Seriously, how the hell did this guy get pet? Like, can somebody just shut down the comm channel, maybe? Acid bomb, go! Oh, we can almost hit all three of them. Let's hit these two, because that other one is exposed to a flank from almost everybody. Oh, wait! His acid bomb didn't shred armor. I was not prepared for that. Acid bomb shreds armor.
Seems doable.
If I had known that this acid bomb wasn't going to shred, I would have just done his attack, which apparently does shred. Well, for right now, we have the Andromedon probably going to draw all of the enemy fire over the next turn. One to 3 damage over time, okay.
Going haywire.
Alright, Zulu, what can you do with this guy? Man, she cannot get anything done lately. She's failing all kinds of stuff. Okay, well, that wasn't the worst possible outcome, but it was a pretty bad one. And I still need to get some of this guy's armor off. But apparently we don't have the range to hit him from here. This action will not cause damage to our friendly. We're not actually friends with the Andromedon. Wow, that really was a short delay. Alright, can we get Warden to a position where she'll be able to see the thing to try to do her stuff? But also she'll be in cover. Yeah, Big Money's gonna have to just move to different cover. Because Warden needs to be able to stand here. Huh. I guess we're just shooting through the armor. We can't get it stripped.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Yeah. We have lots of... We can still do a lot of damage. We don't actually have to break the armor off.
Move, move, move.
So just move everybody up into position.
On Overwatch.
I'm not going to reveal the Ranger yet. Alright, so the Sectopod is burning from acid. It's probably distracted by the Andromedon. And also, it's in the Rift, and maybe the Rift will deal damage again. That would be cool. What's it doing? Lightning field. Okay, so it's like a little melee range AoE, it looks like. That shot wasn't even kind of in the right direction. What is this? Oh, what's it doing? How many attacks does it get? Okay. Well, I don't know what it thinks it's preparing for, but we're definitely going to kill it before it becomes an issue. Okay, so that attack is ridiculous. I don't imagine we have control of this thing. Come on, guy. There you go.
Alien forces are stepping up their attacks on both resistance and civilian targets.
There is still another way.
That was good.
Okay. Easy. Right? Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Everything's fine.
Locked and loaded.
And honestly, we're still doing really well on overall resources. We still have the vast majority of our grenades. I think we only used one combat protocol. This is good. This is going well-ish, although I don't know actually where we're going.
What's over there?
I do kind of wish I'd brought the pistol sniper instead of the rifle sniper, though.
Got it.
Just trying to make sure we're all clear over here.
You view us as the conquerors of your world, but that was never our intent. Each species you've encountered, the aliens you have fought and slaughtered, none were given a choice. Our home was the oldest of worlds and the first to be consumed. Billions were lost. If only that were the end.
Yeah.
Roger that.
So to a certain extent, some of this information feels like a retread of the ending of Enemy Unknown, but I guess that makes sense diegetically because the ending of Enemy Unknown never happened.
Stepping off.
On it. On the move.
The commander's avatar seems pretty OP. I should have reloaded his weird avatar gun. That honestly might just be the weapon that psionic troopers use.
I can handle that.
We never actually took any of our psionic troopers into the field, so...
All set.
Weirdly long pause here. Okay.
Commander, resistance forces are pushing back against Advent, but it's coming at a heavy price. At this rate, there may not be anything left on either side.
From here we can call upon an endless legion of reinforcements. You will be overrun. Yet our armies
This whole resistance forces doing battle
Seems doable.
thing is not really working for me.
What's over there?
I would like a lot less telling, a little bit more showing, but to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of in the middle of something and I do want to focus on that. I'm just saying I think if they weren't going to actually do it, they shouldn't have done it, rather than trying to go halfway by having the commander describe it to us in the least interesting terms possible.
Copy that.
Already there.
Oh, come on.
All right.
For decades, you were part of this planet. You are capable of so much more, and yet you fail to grasp the true nature of your power. Return to us, and your world will live on. Resist, and there will be nothing left to see.
On the move.
So there's more metal noises over here. Sounds like a sectopod. If I pop these guys right now, she'll get detected. I'm going to pull her back to this cover. I just wanted to see if those metal footsteps I was hearing were an Andromedon who was part of the same pack as these guys. It looks like that is not the case. Let's try to get shots off on both of them. I think we're just gonna alert them by walking into their view. Okay, one, and if you could hit the other one as well, that would be fantastic. Alright, well, one's good, you know, you can be proud of one. Where is Copycat? Copycat, do work. Really? You can only see the back one? How does that make any sense? If you can see the one you're shooting at, you can definitely see the other one. Alright, Commander, what are the cooldowns on your abilities? Not very long. I'm going to try to do a Null Lance. Will this hurt her? It will. Okay, never mind then. Let's shoot him.
I'm going.
No, you can definitely see this guy. He's right there.
Overwatch.
This game is so dumb about lines of sight sometimes. There's not even anything between them to be blocking the vision. She's just decided she can't see him for no reason. Almost none of these spaces can see him. That's so weird. He's very clearly visible from all of them. No, a guaranteed crit wouldn't even kill it. We'll just put some damage on him if we can, and then he's going to get his attack. He's probably just going to fly up in the air and use blazing pinions, and then we're going to move slightly to the left and shoot him down. Really?
Not good.
our cover's blown. Oh, it looks like he's going for the melee attack, actually. You leave her alone.
This is bad.
Hearing reports of some randomized disruptions in enemy forces on the ground. Units suddenly laying down their arms mid-battle or turning on one another.
With the tower disrupted, it could be that the Elders are attempting to maintain the network on their own. The strain on them must be enormous.
Our power does not waver. You'll find our forces here over. They require no promotion. For they know failure here means the end for all.
Consider all those who have sacrificed for your cause, Commander. So many friends, so many allies. For what?
Back
Moving
in.
to Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered. Affirmative. Covering now.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Holding position.
It's kind of annoying. There's no way to signal that you don't want to use the unit's move without ending the turn. So you have to keep manually flipping off of her back to other people.
When we first encountered Earth, we wept for a broken world, for a tortured race crying out to the stars in agony. We answered your call. We saw your true potential.
Hey, that crying out in agony was private.
But your people did not fail as you believed. You succeeded beyond measure. You need only accept your place amongst us.
Keep pushing, Commander. They're losing their grip on the world and they know it.
We have lost nothing, for our greatest weapon returns to us. You will defeat them here, as you did once before, Commander.
Alright. Get ambushed.
Hit the armor.
Wow. That's a lot of bad guys. I guess that was 2 different packs, each 1 Andromedon and 2 mutants that were just walking in tandem. Not really a great Shredstorm situation. Where is a Grenadier? This will clear things up a little.
Here, catch.
Okay, 2 mutons down. Guy, come on. Alright, thank you for not electing to miss both of them. Alright, we need to get the commander's avatar over here where he can mind control, maybe? How big is the dimensional rift? It's a good sized rift. Let's try mind control. Hey, you. What is the... What is exactly is happening there? What is the sphere? Alright, so I don't have access to this guy's actions this turn, but hopefully he'll at least be distracting. Alright, good shooting.
Impressed yet? I can handle that.
You have been failing to handle things a lot lately, though.
Activate haywire.
Can we take control of this guy, too? We could definitely take 2 Mutons down if we have 2 Andromedons. No, I clicked on the... I clicked Control Enemy and then clicked Begin Hack before noticing that for some reason it didn't register my... Well, that's fine. I guess it's not... That's not the end of the world. Let's move her up into a position where she's a little bit more aggressive.
Seems doable.
Basically, I don't want everybody grouped up here because I don't want the Mutons to throw a grenade, and she can expose herself a little bit because of impenetrable. How do you have a shot on that Muton from here, but not from here? Oh, video game. Your sightlines are so incredibly arbitrary. Yeah, see what you can do. Nice, good shooting.
Hit the plate.
So Big Money and High Noon are both still up. Serial is off cooldown. I'm gonna try it.
Kill confirmed.
No, not yet. You haven't shot anybody yet. All right. She'd have to get the crit to kill this one, but I'm willing to pop Serial for just 1 extra shot. That seems perfectly fine.
Not good.
What is the cooldown on that? 5 turns? Yeah, that's nothing. So he can't stand in cover and also get a hold of the Muton there. That's a shame.
Going.
Well, I may as well start in on this thing. If you can't hit the Muton anyway, right? Alright, so what is the Muton's plan? Ah, he's still gonna throw a grenade. What a jerk.
Hostiles got me flanked.
Wow, that is fast healing.
We're green to go.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's run over here, stand in the open, shoot that Muton in the spine. Really, only a 55% chance to hit from here. He does not have low cover against this guy. Look at where this guy is standing. This Muton does not have cover. Ridiculous. This game. Wait, his turn doesn't end? Is this guaranteed to work? Let's try it out. Let's see what it does. Yeah, pretty effective. Pretty all right. Come on. Okay. Good.
Well, how about that?
So now I run her up and have her stand right in the open where she's obvious. No reason not to reload first.
Good to go.
Alright. We'll use her to draw off this thing's punch if we're unable to stop it from getting one. That should prevent us from taking any further damage. No, you are the one, that's right, you are the one who does not have threat assessment, so... Alright, this should do it. Okay.
I definitely got that one.
Great, another 2 packs down.
Okay, I'll go.
Let's have her move forward here.
We're green to go. On Overwatch.
Actually, just reload and,
Let's roll. Overwatch.
I still don't know where we're going, by the way. That is a graphically impressive move.
Locked and loaded. Scanning. Scanning.
It's killing time. Get some.
Alright.
Affirmative.
So the mission is to destroy the avatars. I sure haven't seen any avatars.
Oh yeah. Come get some.
Honestly, optimal play would be to sit around and wait for all of the abilities to come off cooldown. That sounds a little boring, and I'm not going to do it because I'm, you know, taping for the internet. But honestly, if I was by myself, I would feel pretty compelled
I'm going.
to just sit here for 3 turns and wait for stuff to come off cooldown.
Got it covered.
It's tough, you know. If you like to win, it's tough to see a strategy that's clearly better than the one you're using, and turn it down because of reasons that are not actually related to the game.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Covering now.
Basically, what I'm saying is, I get
That'll be okay.
what all those munchkins are always on about.
Scanning.
I understand the allure of power gaming. But I'm way more likely to power game in a single-player game. Because I feel crappy if it negatively affected somebody else. Oh. Berserkers. I haven't seen any of these in a while. How did you miss that? They're just like big walls of meat. Just standing there. All of you guys.
Wide.
How can you possibly miss? Okay, 1 down.
Okay, so I got one.
True story. Alright, did he just run right up on the shotgunner? Well, let us educate him as to the error of his ways. Perhaps you could score a big crit? Aw. That's only 19 damage. He's so mad. He seems to have calmed down significantly.
Let's rock. Come get some.
Yeah. Do that thing.
I'm on it. On Overwatch.
So we're just gonna reload and get ready to do that again.
Ready to engage. Overwatch.
So we're just gonna have to run around this entire facility, huh?
Good to go. Overwatch. Overwatch.
Big weird place with no map.
Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered.
Come get some.
Shen couldn't invent some kind of psi beacon detector, something that would help us
Seems doable.
know where the hell we're going. Listen, if psi beacon detector hits your ear and you're like, wow, that is just madness. That is so clearly not a real thing. I mean, listen to any of the engineering talk that Shen has done throughout the entire game. The alien ship EMP'd us. I'm gonna bring up a bunch of code on the screen and try to hack around the alien architecture. The power's off. You don't solve the power being off by writing different code.
I'm trusting you here.
Also, the power clearly wasn't that off. All of the everything on the bridge was still working. Everything was fine.
Got it covered.
Got it covered.
Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it. Staying put.
So, okay. Well, this looks like the end of this direction. I mean, we may as well finish going all the way to the edge in case there's something over here.
Whatever you say.
We gotta find these avatars.
Go, go, go. On Overwatch.
I really wish that when you were tabbing through people, the game would prefer
I guess that'll be okay.
units that still have both of their moves left.
Okay, I'll go.
As it is, it can be a real pain to do this everybody moves, then everybody overwatches thing. Because the game keeps flipping you back to people who have moved already when you still have people who haven't. Well, I hear the sounds of stuff breaking over here in an area where we haven't had a chance to damage anything yet.
Handle that.
Oh, battle music. Well, that's a pod. Okay. Two codices. Alright, let's take over a gatekeeper. We still haven't gotten to see what these things do. The commander's avatar is such BS. What an incredibly powerful unit. Really, those are the ones you can see? Alright, get over to here. Try to bring down this gatekeeper. It's possible that our gatekeeper will be a distraction for it, but also it's possible that that will not be the case. Really, neither of those shots hit. Okay. Well, that is pretty bad for us. It's gonna prevent us from getting this thing down, probably, because we really need it to not have armor on anymore. We do have... Okay, what is going on with the... This thing is so cantankerous sometimes. Alright. We can do this. Good crit, you got 3 hull damage on. And then for some reason you can't see him. Frustrating. These things are very hard to hit. So how are we going to kill this gatekeeper? What does she have available? She does have cereal. Yeah, let's go for it.
Keep 'em coming.
Again, if cereal can get us even one extra shot, like if she can kill this codex and then provide us an extra shot on anything else, then it's a good, solid use. Awesome. Also, she one-shot it. I hate dealing with their teleporting nonsense. Extremely awesome.
I got it, right?
You absolutely got it. You are the greatest hero Earth has ever seen. Alright, see what you can do on this guy.
Armor's still holding.
Damn, Zhang is cleaning up.
Stick and move.
Alright, I'm gonna run and gun, get right up in this thing's face.
I'm going. Advent troops spotted.
Shit. Lancers. 4 Lancers. Well, I mean, that suggests to me that we're going in the right direction. Alright. Do him in. You need the implacable. Come on. Yes. Oh, right.
Not too shabby.
They explode. I knew that. Can she get up here? No, not without running through acid. Who put acid all over the floor? Who would do that? Alright, let's try to keep it so that the gatekeeper is the thing that's closest to them.
I'm on it.
Can I threat assess the gatekeeper? I don't want to do that though. I don't want it having the extra defense. We're gonna have to kill it pretty soon. Here we go. Do it on Copycat. So we'll grant him an Overwatch shot, and then we'll put ourselves on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Alright, let's see what the Lancers choose to do with this very unusual situation. It does look like they're going for the gatekeeper. Don't worry, we'll save you.
Gotta do better.
Oh, he lived at 1. Okay, we might still get him. Nope.
Still moving.
Alright, she's untouchable for that first swing. And hopefully the others won't be in range. They're a little bit further back. I don't know how many spaces of movement they'll have left. Yeah, there's no way they can get to her. They'll just go after the gatekeeper. Oh, look at this. Look at this group up that they're doing. This is beautiful. Okay, so first things first. Do I want to grenade them, or shall I just shoot them? I should probably shoot the gatekeeper, right?
Oh yeah.
He thinks so. Wait, before I shoot the gatekeeper, I don't know if doing damage to this thing can cause it to freak out, and I don't want to chance it until after we've taken its turn. So it can open its shell, reducing armor but granting access to these abilities, I guess. Humanoid enemies killed can be raised as psionic zombies. It's kind of neat. Healing itself while causing severe damage. Okay, well, I don't want to reanimate anything as a zombie because I don't know what the allegiance of those things will be. Cool. I'm down with that. I think she should do this. And that's kind of a no-brainer. Return to being implacable and untouchable and just generally badass.
I can handle that.
And then impose yourself between us and the bad guys. Alright, now we rapid fire the gatekeeper. Except that it's... Man, we have like no chance of... This thing is really sturdy. Very difficult to damage it. It just has 40 defense. I don't suppose we can open the shell now. No. I wonder if I could have opened the shell and then fired. That might have been the play. Alright, well, if you can get one shot on it... 2 37s is better than a 52. Math-wise. Alright. Can we get it with big money? Oh, the crosshair doesn't show up next to things that are marked as friendly. That's kind of annoying. Maybe I should just shoot a grenade over there. I know this'll work. Yeah.
This is for you.
Okay, Rupture's not actually less likely to hit. It would be cool if this connected. Okay. Well, the game has let me know what it thinks of things being cool. Remarkably, not a fan. I don't know what's going to happen when this thing breaks free of our control.
Seems doable.
Alright, who do we have left? We have Warden, High Noon, get him with your sweet pistol skills. Wow. Can somebody please hit something? Alright, thank you. That's a start.
It hit the plate.
Alright, can I get this over here from... Alright, there we go. That just barely doesn't hit my teammates. Confirm. I wish it wouldn't say that. I wish that message had a specialized version for mind-controlled stuff.
Armor's still holding.
It sure is.
If you say so.
Okay, handled.
Too close to the heat.
Alright, well, I gotta think that across this little bridge where the Lancers were stationed is, whatever the hell it is I'm looking for. The Avatar room, I guess.
Affirmative. Covering now. Back in.
We're ready to go.
Back in. Locked and loaded. Scanning.
On Overwatch.
Overwatch. Got it covered.
I'm ready. Overwatch.
Man, we've had to put out a lot of damage so far. Just like a tremendous amount of HP. Okay, I want to move to here. Why can I not move to?
Seems doable.
I was weirdly specific about where I had to put my cursor.
Whatever you say.
Is it clear?
What's over there? Solid copy. Scanning. Yes, affirmative. Covering now.
Affirmative.
Sweet action running cam. It's like he's a linebacker or something. Probably. It may shock you to know that I don't really know a lot about sports. Pretty sure linebacker's the one I mean.
No problem, boss.
Alright.
I hope it's worth it.
This might see something. Nope. I was a little reticent to move him in front of the door like that, but it's got to happen eventually. And everybody still had actions left, so okay. Again, prefer units that have not used actions yet.
Double time.
Because obviously those are the ones who are going to be moving the furthest.
I can handle that.
Come get some.
Affirmative. Covering now. I'm on it.
Come on, enemy packs, just wander into us.
If you say so.
Well, this is definitely something. I don't know what, but definitely something.
Seems doable.
I'm going. I can handle that.
I'm going.
I'm trusting you here.
Pretty arbitrary spread, just
Moving to Overwatch.
the first person to move sets the boundaries, and then everybody else tries to move within the path of the first person. You want them to, you don't want anyone after the first person seeing new tiles, basically,
Seems doable.
for most optimal safety. Well, here's something.
This entire facility submerged beneath our oceans. For how long, I wonder?
One problem at a time, Doctor.
Your form is but a shadow of our truth. We seek to defy that which would consume us all. Your efforts deny the sacrifice.
Oh, hey, look who it is. This is truly a terror from the deep, huh? Huh? That was an XCOM game. I have no control of my camera. Can I please? Okay. So wait, the Avatar appeared and then just disappeared? How are we supposed to destroy it if it's not here? What's the plan? Also, it's really hard to see the light blue outline of the single move border on the light blue floor.
What's over there?
Alright, well, everybody in.
Okay, I'll go. I'm trusting you here.
You know, it doesn't sound like trust.
Got it covered. Scanning. Got it covered.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving. It's close. Holding.
So, he's still over here somewhere, probably. Where is Shotgun Lady? Alright. Oh, that's High Noon. She's stealthy. I thought I had clicked on her already.
I can handle that.
Okay, so he just teleported a short distance away. He's waiting for us. Well, we're not going to him, because I've played too many games and I know how this shit works.
Alright, I'll go.
We're gonna keep crawling forward and keep being safe.
Okay, I'll go.
To be fair, these are all my best characters. If we were to lose here in a way that was like very personnel expensive, the game would just be over. So, you know, it behooves me to be safe. I really hate the color of this floor. Why does it have to be this color? Why can't it be a nice, I don't know, orange? Alien bright orange.
Is it clear? Advent forces on the ground.
Okay.
Though I find the possibilities proposed by the creature intriguing, I believe we have passed the point of rational discourse.
We didn't come here to talk.
Yeah. Take it down.
Your persistence is admirable, but tired. It is time to accept the path laid out before you, Commander.
Return to us. You were once our greatest asset against this world. You can be so once again.
Is it worth mind controlling an Archon? It would be nice to have one less thing to worry about. Okay. Well, that's probably not a great plan. This will shred armor, right? Not if it misses. Okay, well that's not great. Yep, we're gonna have to get closer.
No problem, boss.
Alright, we're gonna get into a really exposed position here. But I want to bring down this Archon. It would be great if you could not all miss. There you go. Alright.
Well, how about that?
So now she's the closest thing to him. She's impenetrable.
I'm going.
Hug right up on him. Try to get his attention. And this will give the rest of our people time to move into more advantageous positions.
I'm going. Got it covered. I'm trusting you here. Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
He's a low chance of hitting. Still go for it. There's very little downside to attacking with him. He's not that likely to hit an Overwatch shot anyway. He's got pretty low base aim. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Ooh.
Stronger than you thought.
Okay.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
Wait. We're gonna have to deal with multiple groups of reinforcements in addition to this avatar, which is gonna take 600 shots to kill. Okay.
Seems doable.
Well, we should be able to put a little bit of a hurt on him here. She totally has him. He does not have cover from her. She has a flank on him. There's a very classic flanking maneuver around a corner. This game. Alright. Good start. Give him a little more. Alright.
That armor's tough.
That is a reasonable opening maneuver. Hey, you. Fuck off. Take 1 damage. That'll make him teleport away from her. Hopefully to a place where she can snipe him a little better. How about one of these guys does it? How much health does he have? Is that 6? How do I zoom in? T. I wish that it just had a number. It looks like it could be 6. I want to do it with Warden because I want to spread them out. Also, Warden's the one with threat assessment. So let's throw the threat assessment on somebody first. Yeah, that's a great target. Alright, and then fry this guy. Avatar down. Yeah, get back over there. The commander needs to do something. Oh wait, we got a guy here. Let's have the guy do something. Can't be done indoors. Well, we are indoors. But apparently it's fine. His blue move radius is very small. can't see who he's targeting. Okay. I think they're just going to move, right? Yeah. Try to just shoot one of the sectoids. Sufficient. I left him pretty much in the open. Oh, but... damn it. Given that his stock doesn't work, maybe I should replace... maybe I should have replaced it with a,
What's over there?
with an advanced, expanded clip. I really was expecting the stock to work with rapid fire. It seems like a cool synergy that you would want to encourage.
On Overwatch. Blocking him out.
Okay. I have the commander just open fire on the sectoids, I think. We want to kill the sectoids. The faceless aren't really that much of a threat. And I want to avoid using my psychic powers if I don't have to. Although, actually, Null Lance is very compelling here. '73 is pretty good, though. Yeah. I wonder when that mind control is going to wear off.
No problem, boss.
Now let's just reload. Honestly, even if the Archon flips out on us, it's not that dangerous.
The cavalry's here.
How much cavalry? Okay. That's a fair amount of cavalry. So we're just gonna, like, infinite reinforcements forever until... I don't actually care if the Faceless hit the commander because his regen is so fast. His regen is so fast? His regen is so high is what it is. It's high regen. It's a lot. His regen is so much. So a lot. Man, all of the Faceless diverted toward the commander out of the kill zone. That's frustrating. Oh, we're going to have a little mental battle, are we? Some Harry Potter shit over here. You shoot the red laser, I'll shoot the green laser. Let's see who wins. Spoilers. It's always the green laser. Although sometimes the laser is blue. You know, I think the G.I. Joe used blue lasers, right?
I can handle that.
Oh man, and in Star Wars, it's the other way around. X-Wings shoot red lasers and TIEs shoot green lasers. Shit, it's almost like I haven't thought this out at all. Which is clearly ridiculous. Of course I've spent hours thinking about the colors of lasers in childhood cartoon properties. What the hell else would I be doing? Well, we could probably mow down these Faceless with a grenade, but we're limited on grenades, and we're fighting some much tougher enemies coming from this third portal. Let's have the commander fall back. I'm having to kind of like feel around for the for the edges of my blue zone, my blue move zone, because I can't see for shit. Alright. What if I move into this zone? Well, the blazing pinions are going to drop at the beginning of my turn, right? So basically that attack's probably not going to be useful at all. What are my odds to hit that sectoid? Low. Now let's just move to here. We'll just bunch up. So it's better to shoot people. The shot, okay, but it has much worse accuracy. Well, not much worse. Slightly worse accuracy. Is this going to work the way I want it to? I have no idea. And the camera has no idea what's happening. If I kill him, the pinions still land. He does have to die at some point. Can you guys tell I don't know what I'm doing? Well, let's be invincible. I pretty much just wasted the Archon's turn. How's the you have 0% crit? You're standing in the open. Come on.
All right, I'll go.
Damn it. Damn it. Very annoyed. And it is so hard to get this attack to hit multiple people. Wait, I think I had it for a second there. Ah. I can't actually see who's over here. Shot in the dark. It'll kill the sectoid on its way through, and maybe it'll get somebody else. That would have been cool, right? If it had gotten somebody else. Alright, well, I'll finish off this wounded faceless. Try not to destroy your own cover too much.
I guess that'll be okay.
I don't think she's going to be able to see anything from there.
You say so.
Now we're about to endure some actual shooting. High Noon needs a perch.
On it.
This'll do. Oh, wait, there's teleporters on this side of the room, too. Shit. You have eyes on this faceless. Yeah, it would be neat if you killed him. That'd be alright. Did you fail? You did. Why? Why must you guys fail? Why must you fail relentlessly? This mind control lasts for a good long time. Yeah, the commander's gonna get smacked. Oh well, that's not a big deal. He'll heal it off. But it destroyed his cover. What's happening now? Oh, it's shooting at the Archon. The game does not know how to handle the fact that Archon is high above his attackers. Okay, well, he drew off some fire. These mutons are moving up now. Something weak. Okay. That's something. Please don't move forward very much. If we're very lucky... Oh, man. They're so close to her. Oh, but she has... Okay. She doesn't have guaranteed kills. Shit. I want very badly to use cereal and just go nuts. Alright. So first, this one. Then she starts in on the chrysalids. Crit? Big crit. Nope. Okay. Well.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Yeah. Something got accomplished.
Heads down.
Of course, the one that's at 1 health is the one that gets criticaled. 65%. Is this a good time for the rocket launcher? Well, gets the job done. Okay. 2 units worth of turns deals with 3 sectoids, or 3 chrysalids. It's not terrible. The Avatar's over here somewhere. We lost sight of him when he killed our flyer. Aha, there is a spot up here.
I can handle that.
Oh, she still doesn't have the flank. I was hoping I could get far enough around the side. Alright. If you can get this kill... Awesome!
Impressed yet?
She is so good at her job. Alright. So the fact that she can keep getting a kill and being invincible means that we can distract at least one enemy a turn. I think he's right here, so this should give us a flank on him. No, he's not. Where'd he go? Could be anywhere. Alright, who's still got moves left? Zulu, Copycat, Warden, and the commander has a single thing. Where did that guy go? Well, the commander can do this. This puts quite a lot of damage out. Ah, okay, he's in there. He's over there behind that one. Right here. Okay.
I'm going.
These guys are going to just kind of leapfrog each other as they head toward the center of the room. We do still have a capacitor discharge as well, although that's probably going to get held until Until some mechanical reinforcements start showing up, and I know they will. I know we're going to cycle up into heavy mechs and stuff, so... Nowhere near the range I need. Is there anywhere that I can get a beat on the Avatar? No, there is not. Well, I can shoot at the Archons at least. Honestly, just reload.
Reloaded.
If he hit and Warden hit, it would be enough to kill one of the Archons. But I don't know. I don't think it matters. The Archons really are not our problem.
I'm trusting you here.
The Muton matters a little. Alright, sadly, there is zero chance that those guys will just stay in the circle. Oh, there's the other Avatar. Alright, so all we have to do is kill these two Avatars, and I think that's it. That's 2 heavy mechs and 2 Vipers. Okay. That's weird. That gremlin is still hovering by her. No, don't move out of the circle. Yeah, whatever, bring it. Oh no. Oh, they both want him though. This is actually maybe a little dangerous. Okay. Yeah, he's hurt. Really? More? Do we need to get reinforcements at the beginning of my turn and the beginning of their turn? Well, at least that one's... Fuck. Actually, 3 mutons is really bad, isn't it? How are you supposed to do this? Well, I'm a little concerned that we might lose. The game's not on Iron Man or anything, so... a loss wouldn't be the end of the world. Reload and try again. What am I going to do here? No matter where Copycat goes, it's a place where he can't be useful. Well, he could step up to here, but I bet he can't see any enemies from here. Right here he can at least kill this Archon, maybe? Yeah, go for it. Bob, there you go.
Happy now?
Yeah, this sword doesn't feel like a great play. I think it's run and gone into a rapid fire directly into his face, right?
Going in for the kill. Location confirmed.
I don't want to run any further out in this direction than I have to, because I want to remain kind of flexible. Really, only a 90% from point blank. Well, at least it's an 80% crit chance. Well done. I did see that one. That was great.
I'm going.
Oh boy. I guess the commander can... Can I please be allowed to select the commander? I guess the commander can deal with this thing. You can, like, move to here. And just shoot it. He's not going to be able to kill it in a single shot with that gun. 10% crit chance. Aw. So somebody has to stay behind and help him. Probably it's Warden. But with her having a stock and all. We just have to find a spot that represents progress toward the battle, but from which she can also shoot him. Looks like her spot is here. It had the... game, you are lying to me. He had the little crosshair by his name. I'm very annoyed by that. Okay, so she's completely fucked now. Here's a question. Can she see the Avatar? Because if she can see the Avatar, maybe she just shoots the Avatar and to hell with survival. Maybe this has to become an all-out just push on the Avatar. Yeah. Let's ignore these mutons. I don't think we can fight them anyway. There's no way she'd be able to throw a grenade at the Avatar from here. If she's going to do damage to him, it pretty much has to be stand right where she is and plink him. And then also we got this bullshit to deal with still. Wait, she can see the haywire on one of these mechs?
Grab that bot.
Those aren't terrible odds, but I think I'll actually lose the mission if I don't kill this Archon. I think he'll be able to kill the commander. And the game says that I can... Okay. This is the spot she moved to. Look at that. Just so everybody's clear. Look, you can see the little target symbol. That guy is definitely visible. I don't want to use combat protocol on him, but I bet I'm going to have to. Because I bet none of these positions can see him, and the game just isn't calculating its sightlines correctly. Let's try right here. Okay. Nope, and in fact, the game is still showing the little crosshair. It knows that the... hate. Filled with hate. Alright, well, we have to do this or the commander dies. The commander's Avatar dies, sorry. Just as bad, since the thing is effectively irreplaceable. My other option is just flee, like hard retreat. But where would I even go? Actually, this is pretty good. Alright. I am not going to kamikaze. I'm going to try to... My concern is that if I try to go kamikaze on the guy, I might not succeed. Oh, good at Gatekeeper. Actually, maybe that is good. I can mind control that. Alright, she's untouchable. I think I've been saying impenetrable. Untouchable is the name of the skill. What's this guy gonna do? Some kind of horrible thing, I'm sure. Okay. He missed. That's valuable to us. Oh, is that suppression? I must not have been looking when it said suppression. That attack did 3 damage. These Vipers are just here to tongue grab people. This is very annoying. Okay. Didn't work. Alright. I think... Oh no, she's not going to be able to run up and flank rapid fire the Avatar because her gun's out of ammo. She does have a grenade on her. Okay, High Noon, just keep your head. Keep your wits about you. Okay. You know what she has? Okay. Good stuff. She peeled all his armor. Alright. Do a little bit more damage to him. Get him to teleport somewhere else. Thank you, Salvo, for allowing her to shred cannon and then still do stuff. He has successfully moved to a position where we're going to have a very hard time interacting with him, I think. $61. And he's squad sight, so I can't free shot him. Well, 61%'s not bad. It'd be really cool if she could get this. Shit. If she gets that, we probably win, right? The fact that she didn't get it, I don't know if it means we lose, but it definitely means we're in a bad place. It may well mean that we lose, to be perfectly honest. What's the range on this? After a full blue move, she might actually be able to do that. What about you? What do you got? You do not have... Well, you can get to a position where you should have flank on him. And then you have Rupture. No, this one. Alright, 63%. If this hits, that's really, really good for us. Oh! Okay, I thought it was just gonna set him up, but apparently that was all it took.
The Elder stabilizing the psionic network. Everything's going haywire. That gate's not gonna hold much longer.
Bradford, I know this is a moment of tension, but get the mic out of your mouth.
Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here.
A little bit of sound desyncing there.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing, it's working. Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the audio, why it's desynced like that. I mean, I know it's because my computer is a little on the weak side, but...
What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the Commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection!
we do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will reclaim what was given. We will be whole once more. Now. Your victory here means the end for all others.
Oh, holy shit, they actually are doing the laser thing. This is getting pretty DBZ, actually. I'm pretty sure his hair turned gold there.
Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And one trans-dimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
Operation network broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis. To all of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
The sound desync is definitely robbing it of a little bit of its impact. Well, let's not shoot him, though. Yeah, I was right. It was a Terror from the Deep reference. Well, okay. I guess that is XCOM 2. This video ballooned a little bit. I'm definitely going to split this into 2 episodes. I'll break it after the communications tower mission. Are we getting the world statistics? What's going on here? I was at the end of the first game. It compares your stats to the average stats of all players who have completed the game, and it was definitely mega hacked. Like, the numbers that people were obtaining were just completely impossible within the game. So I guess we'll see if this one is the same way. It tends to be the case that leaderboards on Steam games are very easily hacked. You get things like, if you ever played any of the Arkham games, the Batman third-person action Arkham games, the scores on the fighting challenges, the challenge mode levels would be like in the millions when it's definitely not even possible to get 500,000. And the people at the top of the board would have hilarious names like Leet Hex or Dong 420 XX Weed XX. Okay, this is not going to happen. Well, okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed XCOM 2. Okay, well, we get to see my stats at least. Look, 35-0. 7 flawless missions, almost all of them right at the end there. We only lost 3 soldiers the whole time. You know, I honestly think that Commander is maybe a little bit on the easy side. They could probably pump the difficulty on this up a little bit, considering that it's the second highest of the 4 difficulties. I cannot even imagine what the bottom difficulty is like. Do the aliens just, like, when they see you, do they just, like, lay down on the ground and wait for the end? Psionic soldiers trained too, sort of. Yeah, this stuff is all whatever. It'd be a lot more interesting if we had the world statistics to compare it to. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. I certainly enjoyed playing it, even if I didn't like almost any of the writing or story stuff at all. The plot and the dialogue need to go. Excuse me. But the game is super fun. I will be playing it again on Legend. Probably Let's Playing that. I may take a little break, though. Maybe you guys want to see other games on the channel. If you want to see other games on the channel, comment on this video if you actually watch the end of this monstrosity. Let me know what kind of stuff you want to see. If you liked this, you know, like, share, subscribe, do YouTube stuff, and We'll see you next time, whatever next time may be.